Regular type shit.
Just another day. Chilling
Another
in
day.
the hood. Just another day around the way. He's getting off today. He's going home. Yay.
Yeah.
How about this shit?
Definitely. What's up?
Okay. Maybe I just don't know enough about law.
Right.
But,
right.
And I haven't paid too much attention to this shit, but from what I saw, they charged him with first degree murder, which seems like that just seems like a long shot to begin with. Because from my understanding of first degree murder, like you planned on killing somebody at night when you left the house. Like you made a conscious decision when you left the house to shoot a motherfucker.
Motive, intent.
Is that it?
I
think that was it.
I don't know, but it just seems like what they should have charged him with was manslaughter. I mean, he went out there to do whatever the fuck he was doing, and he not intended to kill somebody, but
that's what happened.
Shit went south when you do dumb shit and you're supposed to be at home, like the police told you to be. You know what I mean? Like everybody out there was committing a crime. Once police tell motherfuckers to go home, like that's the end of it.
Facts.
Facts. And then you get, I don't know, man. This seems like a bunch of nonsense. It seems like the reason why we were out there is because nobody can hold white people accountable. Because they shot old boy, paralyzed him, and then they were protesting for that. And, here we go again. This dude goes out there, shoots a bunch of people, and no more accountability. I mean, just don't even assume that you can get it one day.
Yeah. Bro, nothing. I mean, he went home that night. You know what I mean? Home, not got to do a little time. Considering you transporting weapons over state lines. Nothing, no charge
at 17. Also at 17, like the news story. See, this is why I fucking hate media, and I don't pay attention to this shit because it fucking pisses me off.
Right.
From my understanding, old boy was 17, and
true.
He had a rifle, which you can get at 18, right?
Right.
Then he goes across. He goes to another state and the news said he was going to, like defend
protect
places
us.
and be a medic. Like these are shit. You're not qualified to defend shit. You're not qualified to protect anything. You're 17 years old, man. Like, and you're a medic too. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, come on, man. You probably knew first aid, and he just wanted to get in the mix.
But still, when you go looking for trouble, eventually you find it.
Yes.
Especially with a loaded weapon, man. You go out here walking around with a loaded weapon, somebody gonna, want to know what's up, what you on.
And that's when I saw the news articles, and they were talking about the one guy was just getting out the hospital, and he had some psychological issues, and he threw the shit that little plastic bag they put all your shit in at the hospital before they throw you out the door. That's what he threw at that dude when he engaged with him. And then the other dude tried to hit him with a skateboard. Like, what the fuck was any of y'all doing out there?
Oh. He's muted.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I think we lost you, Ed. All right, we got you.
We good?
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I was saying he doesn't get to be judge, jury, and executioner. You know what I mean? That was my whole deal. Like, no matter what, because they said one guy was a registered sex offender or some shit like that. So what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. The media played Rittenhouse to be the Boy Scout. And granted, these are the one dude, molested like 5 boys or something and just got out of prison.
Right.
Yeah, but like
still
they didn't bring up nothing negative about this kid at all. Like, cheating on homework. If he was black, You know what I mean? It'd have been like, remember that time he did this, he did that. When he was 6, he stole some gum.
What's the saying, man? Karma doesn't take a day off because it's going to come back on him. He's in the same category now as
George. Yes. Oh boy, George.
When you said karma doesn't take a day off, that's the first motherfucker I thought of. It's like,
nothing but hell has been coming that man's way. He's praying for, like somebody just take me out, please, because my life is shit ever since that happened. Every day he's tormented.
Good.
And the same thing for this kid. And the same thing's going to happen for this kid. He has a target on him.
Damn.
His life is forever changed in many ways.
He's got beef with the president now too.
He's gonna be a fucking cop.
Dude, I saw them offering him internships, these congressmen, right after the verdict. Like, I could give him, he could be an intern for me.
Well, Matt Gaetz, the same one that was paying for fucking high school pussy. Yeah. Don't take your ass on over to Matt Gaetz.
That guy.
Now you got my conspiracy wheels turning now.
See? You got my conspiracy wheels turning now. And I'm thinking that's he's in the same category as Mr. What's his name?
Zimmerman.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Why? George only got one body. He got two.
No,
you know what
man.
I mean?
George was a complete fucking asshole. You know what I mean? Like
this kid, shit.
This kid was like, this is a child, and he made a fucking mistake. I don't know if he misguided, but we all did some dumb shit at 17,
dude.
And he got caught up.
Okay, all right.
I don't know that whole vigilante thing that these people are painting out.
Yeah.
I can't stand none of this shit, man.
What I say, man? Join the military. You want to defend, parts of America? Defend it all.
Mm-hmm.
Go strap on them boots and everything else, man, and take your ass overseas, man. They give you a weapon. You could do all that shit that you longing to do. You want to save people. Take your ass into the military.
I just can't believe that no adult stopped him.
I believe they tried.
That's the mindset of the people around you. Was that this shit was cool? Yeah. This is what you're supposed to do. I mean, that's fuck. That's scary.
17. He's 17, man. He's 17. Like I said, he's not going to be able to, he's not going to be able to maintain, once he's really out there on his own, because he's going to be forever known as that guy. He think he's riding a wave right now. Wait until that some bitch crash. Because again, I'm just saying, man, he's the new George Zimmerman 2.0.
Yeah, he's gonna have to bounce.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to bounce.
Yeah. You got off one way. I don't know out here in these streets, bro, because your metal will get tested. Believe that. That's why I was like, not guilty, dude. And then I start feeling bad for the kid. Like, he don't know better, but he about to learn real quick.
Yeah,
he's about to learn real quick.
Learn today.
1 minute they love you, and the next minute, you ostracize. And I don't know if he could deal with that.
Shit, I think you know what? They had a lot of big names contributing to this motherfucker, especially what Ricky Schroeder gave a couple $100,000.
Didn't they raise like over $2 million? Right.
Yeah, they needed $2 million.
They raised over like $2 million.
But wait until he fucks up. If he's doing this at 17, what you think he's gonna be doing at 21? Because now he got that shit in his head like I'm lit. Yeah, now he got that shit in his head like I'm legit. I got off. He's gonna make the rounds. He's gonna get that bag. He's gonna make a lot of money, and then all the outside elements are gonna come in.
Oh, just wait till the NRA.
No, NRA. Fuck them. They're done. They bankrupt their asses. Wait until he start going to the clubs. That girl put that thing on him. You know,
Yeah.
she catch him, doing something, on her phone. Post that shit, then he's going to be a pariah.
You think he'll
Who's
cry
gonna
again
embrace him,
publicly
man?
after that, if that happens?
Oh, he's going to be done. He's doing reality TV shows, man. We'll see
Dancing
him
with
on
the Stars
VH1
next year.
Yeah, we'll see him on VH1.
Dancing with the Stars. Hey, man, he might be in the reboot of 24. This whole thing is just
wow,
up, man.
It is.
Is it? But we all knew it was coming. Everybody knew because how the judge was talking. If your judge is quoting Bible scriptures, you know what I mean? Come on, man. So, hey, man, it is what it is.
I know this whole thing makes you feel. It makes you. Well, it makes me. It's hard to feel bad for any of these people involved in this situation. Like none of these motherfuckers. I don't know. But the bigger thing is like half of America thinks that this kid did the right fucking thing.
Yeah, think about half of America voted for Orange Julius. So, that's where we are, and yeah, man, we can move on, man, because I'm all fed up. With this shit,
I got one more question though. Did either of you watch any of the video clips, any of the footage of the actual event when he did the?
No.
I saw the little snippets on the news when it happened, but I haven't paid any attention to this shit until I read it this morning.
Well, I came across it. I mean, I can't say he did the right thing. All I can say is that he definitely could have present grounds for his actions.
Yeah,
unfortunately, but unfortunately, we didn't see what happened prior. I mean,
of course,
it's one thing to say, well, you don't have a right to carry a gun across state lines, and then you look into the law and it's kind of a gray area. Then you say, well, why would you have that at 17? What was your purpose to be at the protest? And then another thing to say, well, were you involved in provoking the people who were legitimately there, even though the police had said disperse? They might have been dispersing it, and you said, hey, so-and-so, you such and such and such and such. And they, what? I'm coming after you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 boom. And then you take off, and then, boom. Oh, leave me alone. I mean, I don't know, but
it seems like there would be laws against vigilantism.
You would think.
I'm pretty sure they are.
I mean, there are for a certain group of people.
Yeah.
For a certain group of people, there are. You can't walk around, strapped, even if you do have your license.
Can I say this? And then if you want to move on, let's move on.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
I don't want to open up a can of worms, but status. I'm so tired of hearing people that look a certain way like we do chiming in on this thing like it really matters. I'm sorry. I hate to say it that way, but for real though, like, and then it's like, you got people out here like Judge Joe Brown saying, oh, it's the same thing as calling yourself Holmes and Homeboy. But the prior president, before Orange Julius, came and said on Tom Joyner, black is not a legal term, has no legal meaning. But what do we see? Black Lives Matter.
Yep.
And then you saying, well, if it was black, well, of course not. We already know black lives don't matter. Look at your laws. Why are the black codes still on the books? And you think any of this is anything other than a publicity stunt when you got the debaters? I'm going to just call them debaters. I ain't going to give them no name drop today. They show up for the photo op. Calm down. We're better than this. Maybe we shouldn't be.
No. I hear I hear exactly what you're saying. But, as they said, a lot of, they're trying to say that people didn't really come out and protest that much for the not guilty verdict because, hell, now they're afraid to protest because they could get killed.
What's funny is I was talking to one of my white friends, right? And I said something about Dick Gregory dying.
Okay.
And, how Dick Gregory was, instrumental in bringing a lot of shit to the forefront and, this and that. And he asked me, so who took his place? And what the fuck do we, and it took me a second. And it was like, why the fuck is it always black people always got to have that one nigga in charge? And it's some preacher that ain't got no fucking church. You know what I mean? This is like, or it's a comedian.
Yeah.
And he's the one guy that represents all the black people, that shows up, out of the blue when some bullshit happens and tells everybody to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
I'm trying to silence myself.
I know.
I don't want to sound like that. The ones from back from Negro History Week.
Yeah.
You gotta have a handler like on the plantation.
Like who took his place?
They always have to be a designated Negro. Like who's going to be the one? Who steps up? Who's going to fill that void? And it's like there's a bunch of Dick Gregors. You just don't know who they are. You're not tuned in about who. Google.
I'll tell you who spoke up. I'll tell you who spoke. Ali. I mean, what's his name? Comedian from Texas, Houston. Had a beef with Cat Williams recently.
Oh,
my
damn
dude.
It, I know who you're talking about. Dark skinned dude.
Yeah, my dude. I can't think. What is my brother's name?
Oh my God, he's funny as hell.
He's super funny. He actually said Dick Gregory passed him the torch in conversation. I mean, but we got Eddie Griffin who never stops. Eddie Griffin never stops. Eddie Griffin stays in Vegas. He doesn't do none of the Hollywood bull. He doesn't even pretend to fuck with these people.
Yeah. Well,
but he don't need to make a declaration. You know what I mean? You're going to have the haters.
They think.
Right. Yeah, because it's,
like you said,
it's embedded.
Right. Because, they think they mean well, but don't understand how offensive they come across. Like I got coworkers like, hey, I hear Ice Cube's performing this weekend at the car show. Okay, I heard Aerosmith is going to be in town too. Where are we going with this, guys? It's just, you know what I mean? It's like, just shut the fuck up. Right. We don't have to speak. We can keep it at a high and by. That's it. We don't have to have the fucked up, uncomfortable dialogue. Just, what's up, Ed? Hey, how you doing? That's it. You got to drop. I don't give a fuck when Cube is performing. Okay.
That's too funny.
Fucking weird, man.
You're right on point, though. I mean, that always happens.
All the time. They just
always happens.
Up shit just because they're afraid of the dead air. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I want y'all to be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Just shut the fuck up.
I'm glad you noticed me in the room this time.
Right. Thanks for acknowledging my presence today. I feel validated. Thank you.
Because sometimes, conversations go left and they forget that there's a person of color in the room.
Oh, yeah.
You guys heard that Black Lives Matter are doing a protest this weekend. You might want to keep your firearms close. Since when they were breaking into houses? Especially your house.
Hey, bud, if you want to come practice shooting at my house, I have a range in the backyard.
Man, speaking of that, I had a dude who said some type of black joke. Thought it would be fucking funny. And then right after that, asked me to go shooting with him. So, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hand me that gun, boss.
That's you read my fucking mind. You got the line out first. I was getting ready.
You don't want to. You don't
I
want
I'll probably shoot you with it, boss.
Yeah.
Wrong answer.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened.
Oh my god.
But that's the mentality, though. That conveys it right in that scene. That's there's not enough words to emphasize how freaking real that is. That's what they're really filling out for. What are you thinking? What's on your mind? Been a tough loss for you, huh, bud? You're sad over George Floyd. That's what they really want to say. It's like,
yeah. But hey man, let's get off this Joker.
Yeah,
like I said, we'll be talking about him soon enough. Trust.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What's number 2?
Ron James. No.
What you